thatmovieguyUK.
Hi everybody, welcome back and welcome for the very first time. And today's video we'll be discussing a film straight from London Film Festival, and that is Abel Ferrara's Siberia. Ferrara has been a director I've really delved into during lockdown, and from the films of New Rose Hotel, MS-45, The Addiction, 444 last year, and Tommaso. I love this director. He is a man that does not get the dues that he deserves. And with Siberia, it originally came out at the Berlin Film Festival early on this year, probably one of the only physical festivals that has existed in 2020, to very mixed reviews, as per usual with him. It is an endless cycle of hate and love for him. I actually watched this film originally a couple of months ago through a screener, and I thought to myself, I'm going to sit on this for a bit and go back and think about it again. And that's what I've done, and we are here. Siberia follows the story of Clint. He's a dead man who lives alone in a frozen tundra. However, this isolation cannot bring either evasion or peace. One night he begins a journey where he must confront his dreams, memories, and visions, crossing the darkness into the light. Siberia is an art house journey into the subconscious, and it is a pure attack of the senses. Ferrara takes us on a road, and a very difficult one at that, for us to confront and understand what our life has been and where our shortcomings and triumphs have truly happened. And this is a process that is done with very great minimalism, but shot on a very grand scale. We look at the mountains, the snow, this desolation that Clint is going through. And once we delve deeper into the subconscious, we see this otherworldly type of Dante's Inferno, where he really is looking at himself, but in different paths and different situations. And it's very in the vein of Christmas Carol is the best way to describe it. And I can see why people will have issues with this film, but for me, I was in awe. There are beautiful elements of horror, and in the aspect of it actually catches you by surprise, to the extent that I would say the jump scene in Mulholland Drive-esque, including a bear in this film. It is truly nauseating, but also very deeply methodical, and it has a lot of very rich and really nourishing types of symbolism and contemplation of who we are. And this is what we've had with Ferrara over the last few years. Tommaso is a prime example of this, where we learn a lot more about Ferrara as a man, and where he has seen his shortcomings and how he's enabled to develop a better version of himself. And what I feel with Siberia is that it's a film of him battling those demons that he has. And if you go through Ferrara's career, he's had a lot of issues. And I think this is him trying to canvas it, very in the vein of Francis Bacon, where he expressed so much emotion within his canvas, but Siberia feels like this type of film. It is truly something to be in awe of, but also very understandable for you not to fully divulge and embrace it. Willem Dafoe takes this and pushes it to all the levels he possibly can. This is where his deep, methodical, theatrical side comes out, and you truly get to understand him even more. And I think this is equally as good as his performance in 444 Last Day on Earth, which is one of my favourite Dafoe performances from the Abel Ferrara collection, which is, I can't remember if it's 10 movies by now, 8, I really don't remember. They have worked so many times together. And this is the connection between two artists that truly sync. And once you go into this and fully understand what Dafoe is going for and what he's looking into, there is one scene where he sings the Del Shannon song, My Little Runaway. And I don't think I was in tears, but I got very emotional at this part. This felt like a moment where Clint was at his happiest, I believe. And this was a moment where he danced on a maypole, and this music is just playing in the background. And there was a very bittersweet element to it. And truly, Siberia is something that should be watched. It's not going to be loved by everyone, but I truly loved it. And for any Ferrara fan, this is a film that you should check out. Do not watch this if it's your first Abel Ferrara film. I tweeted about this earlier. don't do it because it is a very bad entry point. Regardless, it is available at the London Film Festival. I'll leave a link in the description so you can go over there because you can watch it virtually, which is always good. So check it out if you can. So have you seen Siberia? Please let me know what you thought of it in the comments section below. If you haven't, what is your favourite Abel Ferrara film? Because I'm always intrigued to know where you stand with a very interesting director like this. Like, share, subscribe, do as you please, and I just want to do one shout out to my friend Carl Hobday, who has started his own YouTube channel called Into the Blue, and truly he has started very, very well, so make sure that you find his channel in my description here, down there somewhere. Tell him that Dion sent you, and say hello, because he is a top man with a very great eclectic collection of films, and a great film knowledge that is bursting to come out, so welcome to YouTube, my friend, and I hope to see more and more of you joining him. So, more LFF content on the way, and as we normally say on this channel, Diolch, danke, obrigado, merci beaucoup, arigato, dankeschön, bitteschön, all the shuns, and obviously, never change. Bye.